DrSayus?
Wonder Woman 1984 was released digitally in the UK at the 13th of January 2021. It is set in the year during the Cold War.
Coincidence? I think not!
It's also the sequel to Wonder Woman 2017 and is the 9th installment in the DC Extended Universe. Don't watch the official main trailer of this film as it spoils the whole plot. The film is directed by Patty Jenkins from a script she wrote with Jeff Johns and Dave Callahan, based on a story by Johns and Jenkins. The film starts with another preview of Diana's childhood, just like the prequel did. Kid Diana Prince participates in a multi-stage athletic competition on Themyscira against older Amazons overseen by Queen Hippolyta. The film is filled with plot holes. How was she able to keep up with them? In the prequel, she only reached their level through training from childhood until becoming an adult. Also, this is the same girl who in the prequel had to be saved from killing herself when she stupidly jumped off a cliff because she wanted to be like the Amazons. Here she's leading the pack. After the race, the film jumps to 1984 where Diana works as a senior anthropologist, I am very uneducated, at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington DC, specializing in ancient Mediterranean civilizations. Diana also secretly fights crime as Wonder Woman, though you won't see that too much here. At work, she meets a new employee, Barbara Ann Minerva, an insecure woman who comes to idolize and envy Diana. She even gets Diana to have lunch with her, which at this point I thought the writers were going to turn Diana from straight to gay. Until they start talking about what guys they like. Thank God, one less plot hole to worry about. The FBI ask Barbara to identify a cache of stolen antiques from the robbery. Both Barbara and Diana notice that one object, later revealed to be the Dream Stone, has a Latin inscription. Barb, as she likes to be called, wishes to be as strong, sexy, and popular as Diana. Strange as her appearance doesn't change, but all the men are suddenly attracted to her. Later on, the workplace receives a generous donation from failing businessman Maxwell Lord. Pretty subtle name there. The standout character of the film, aside from the poodle of course. He oozes charm, charisma, and has a petulant for the dramatics. This is all so he can touch the Dream Stone. The way he said it, I thought he was going to turn into the stone. Thankfully he didn't, that would have been pretty weird. But how did Max know about the stone? It's not explained. Max explains he doesn't want his son to see him as a loser because he can't buy him things like a swimming pool, a race car, or a pony. Boo fucking who? However, it turns out bad things happen when a wish is made. A lot of strange phenomena have been happening globally, so it's up to Diana and Steve to figure out the cause of the madness and put a stop to it. The rest of the cast act as expected. Not bad, but none stand out either. All trailers of Wonder Woman 1984 show Steve Trevor's back. I'm sure you can guess how. Most of his screen time involves his constant oohs and ahs as he marvels at the modern day technology of 1984. Even though I'm pretty sure that they had things like trains back in his day. The rest of his time is focused on Romance of Diana, built on the prequel film. He can also fly a 1984 plane, stating that it's the same as flying a World War I plane, and Wonder Woman can make things invisible. Go figure. Chris Pine was fine in the role as Steve, even though he was written very poorly here. I don't want to see Steve Trevor in World War III. As expected, World War III will be set in modern day, hopefully with Diana being the only reoccurring character. Filming took place in numerous locations around the United States, England, Wales, Spain and the Canary Islands. Music was composed by Hans Zimmer, who scored Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, the worst superhero film ever made. And no, Angry Joe, Wonder Woman 1984 is not the worst DC film ever made. All of DC's music sounds the same to me. Even so, I like the score played with a big baddie at the end. I actually like this film more than the critics, though I agree it's full of plot holes and it's not as good as the prequel, but it's dumb fun. I think it could have been better if Diana was taking part in ending the Cold War, rather than trying to find someone to stop them using a magic stone. I give it a B. I enjoyed it more than this, but I have to grade it based on its quality. Now my review is over, it's time to talk about the spoilers. 1984 actually has a better final act than the prequel. Despite what I will say next, I enjoyed it. Near the end, Wonder Woman can suddenly fly through the air without even needing to practice, finds Max and Cheetah, as well as instantly wears a new suit out of thin air. Not the first time she's pulled a new suit out of her ass in this film. The fight between Cheetah ends when Cheetah gets electrocuted underwater, while Wonder Woman is right beside her, but isn't affected. Max Lord is broadcasting himself to the world, asking everyone to make a wish. He then pushes Wonder Woman back with the power of wind somehow. After that, he waddles into a blue light, whatever that's for, in the middle of the room and acts the fool. Wonder Woman's lasso can't make it past the wind, yet somehow it wraps around his leg while he's not looking. Although the lasso is only supposed to make someone tell the truth, and earlier in the film also shows Diana's memories, here it is also able to use Max Lord to reach out to everyone so Diana can give her speech. It also shows Max Lord where his son was and the trouble his son was in. So Max Lord revokes his wish, which turns the world back to normal and somehow is flown back to the White House where his son is hiding in the bushes despite not having his powers anymore. How did he get the chopper to fly him back, and how did he know his son would be there? I did like the fact that even though Max is the villain, he has a heart and isn't evil for the sake of being evil. Max is actually one of the best superhero villains I've seen, right up there with Thanos.
Hello guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe for more videos.